Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Is it working? Can you hear me, Mother? Seems like it's working, but there's a delay on YouTube, so we'll wait and see. La 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 la, can you hear me? Hopefully you can. Hopefully you can. Yay! Thank you, Susan. Awesome. Wow, there is a long delay. Both good. Okay, thank you. Hi Susan, hi Mika. Hello. Why can't I see? Weird. I don't know. Anyway. How you doing? I think today I'm just going to have a little play about. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but we'll think of something. Good morning from Canada. Hello, Canada. Living life. Good. It's probably much easier in Canada in the spring than it is in the winter. Welcome to May. Yeah, haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I just want to play. However, this, you see this? This is bugging me so much. I started noticing it yesterday. Since they've taken down all the trees next door, I now have daylight in this room. Coming through the window, streaming in. Light. The problem is my back's to it, so I'm constantly shadowing, even though I've got a light on there. I'm constantly shadowing over, which means I have to have my light on, even though I've got daylight to film with. So what I'm thinking of doing is just, if my desk is that way right now, I'm thinking of switching it that way. So it's this way along the window instead of in front of the window this way. It's not a big job. I've literally just got to pull out my drawers from there, turn them around 90 degrees and swing my table round into this corner. However, if I decide I want to keep it like that, I will have to move this cabinet out and put it behind me. But that's not a big job. I just don't want to do it until I know it's going to work. Or I know it's going to be okay. Because I don't want to put this light on all the time. But I have to, because even though I have daylight, I'm casting shadow over everything, which is really annoying. So at some point I'm going to turn my table around and see if it's better that way, because what will happen is the sun will be coming in this way. Well, not the sun. I don't get the sun in this window, but well, I do for about 5 minutes at 6 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, daylight coming in this way, and then hopefully I won't have to put this light on until later in the evening, because it's ridiculous that I have to keep putting the lights on in the middle of the day. Anyway, that's that. I also did some yard work on Sunday, so I've been bitten everywhere again, which I'm not happy about because I just got rid of the last lot. Anyway, so I think I'm probably going to work in this one today. I'm surprisingly, now I started this one mid-February, and I did think I was going to try and do what Little Star Nerd does, which is try and finish it in 6 months. No, 3 months. It's a 60-page sketchbook. Yeah, 3 months, not happening. That would be today. However, I am halfway through it. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I love the natural light. I don't care during the winter. I'm perfectly happy just having overhead lights on in the winter. It doesn't bother me because it's so dark here anyway. But in the summer, I would much rather be facing the window. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And all it is my desk is currently facing that way and my chest of drawers is there. And all I've got to do is pull my desk out, swing my chest of drawers that way, and then swing my desk that way. So it's not a big job to do either. It will be if I decide to move that thing, but that's a job for another row. That's a job for a row later. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to play in this one today, but this is the ninacosford sketchbook. It's 7x9 instead of 8x10. If you use a lot of wet media, you do not want this sketchbook. And by wet, I mean watercolours, inks, brush pens with water, that kind of stuff. It hates water, but it loves pretty much everything else. I've got a pen test page here that I was doing the other day on Patreon. We've got, that's brush pen. We've got gouache, water-based gouache. Water-based gouache is fine if you only add a little bit of water, but you don't want to be doing crazy washes with it. Crayola markers, alcohol markers. Alcohol markers obviously bleed through, but not as horrendously as you'd think. Acrylic gouache, acrylic paint, pencil, pen. Actually, that's water-based pen, and I went over it with a water brush, and although it does show through a little bit, it's not too bad. Some do and some don't. These bled through, the Ecoline brush pens, but I went over those patches like 5 or 6 times, and then I went over it with water as well. So it's really not as bad as you'd think. It's just that if you tried to put water on this side, it would then come up all the way up through the paper. Most of my pens work just fine. This one bled through a little, but this is a really wet pen. It's a big, chunky, thick, broad nib pen with very wet ink, so I didn't expect that one to work. I've used Stays On. Now, I wouldn't use black Stays On, but the dark grey Stays On, which is what I prefer, because it almost looks black, but it's got kind of a watercolour effect. That looks really good. So, yeah, I've been just throwing all sorts at this, and it works fine. This is Posca pen. It loves Posca pen. It loves acrylic marker. So I've been doing stuff in here. I set up all the front. I loved all the livery. I'm not big on pink, but I liked the pink and red combination. Maddie, what's the matter? Do you want to go out? Are you being a pain? She's being a pain. She wants to go out. I'm sorry. I'll be back in a minute. Thanks, Maddie. You're a pain in the butt. Yeah. Come on. Outside. Oh. Oh, sorry about that. I just left the door open. She'll stay outside for a bit. It's not cold, it was just getting a bit windy. Hi, Becky. This is all work information, so don't worry about me showing my phone numbers or anything. Or it's all work information. It's all easily findable on Google, unfortunately. Nobody ever phones me anyway, though, so don't phone me, because I won't answer. I never do. This was in my Moleskine sketchbook, and I liked it so much that I actually really wished I'd done it in here. So I cut it out of my Moleskine, and I put it in here. And then I did this. This was over Saturday and Sunday. This I did on Patreon the other day. I think I did this on Patreon as well. I didn't do this on Patreon. I did this over the weekend. These are stickers. And I just wrote about, like, this is the bearded iris and this is British bluebells. And it was all inspired by this Alice Maddox quote. That's a personal page, which is why it's clipped together. And then we've got this one. You'll see more of this one tomorrow because it's going up on Instagram tomorrow. That's gouache and colour pencil. Did I do that on Instagram as well? I think I did. No. Did I do it on Patreon? Yes, I think I did. I think I did both. Didn't I do both those two pages? Yeah, I did. I did both these pages, but not the writing. I don't write on camera unless I absolutely have to, or unless it's like digital and I can change it because I can't spell. This is today's. This is a sticker. This is from the this one. The Botanist's Sticker Anthology. Lots and lots of stickers. You know the drill with these. Hundreds of them. I've got about 5 books of different things now, and I need to start using them. So yeah, I put the sticker there. This was a really nice quote from Moon Omens on Instagram today, which I really liked. Another moon stamp. Again, didn't go through to the back page. This is one of these. It's the Uniball Eye Needle Micro. So it's that one with the very, very thin tip. I love these pens. On some paper they bleed, on some paper they don't, but whatever you do, don't get them wet with paint. Because as I discovered, and I don't know why, you see this, I drew the bridge in first before I put the bush in, and when I drew the bush in over the top, you literally couldn't see what was going on. While I'm saying this, I'll draw in the rest of the bush because this is dry now. So what I did was I came back in with some white acrylic paint to get rid of the underdrawing so that I would just have the leaves here, see? Then I can add more leaves if I want to, like this. But what happened when I did that was where I put the paint, the pen bled through the paint and it turned bright pink. Like hot pink. I'm not even kidding you. Hot pink. Crazy. Fortunately, because it was acrylic, I could go back over it, but if that had been gouache, I wouldn't have got rid of it. So this was just a quick sketch this morning from a friend's photo from the Lake District. And I just liked the perspective on it. So this is completely wrong. This should have been more down here. I didn't get this right at all, but do I care? No. This did bleed through a little bit where I kept the pen on the paper for too long. You can see there's a few spots where it's bled through. Now, that would annoy some people. It doesn't bother me at all. I'll just paint on that page. Won't make any difference. I'm really enjoying this book just for really casual sketching, as you can see. Illustrated journaling-ish. I mean, I've been putting dates on the pages, which I never do. But I did think it would be quite nice to, you know, maybe do a bit every day. Whether it's, you know, 2 pages like I did today, or a little bit, or start a page and then finish it another day, or whatever. I thought it would be fun. So I'm enjoying this one. It's kind of like a moleskin, but it's a little bit thicker paper, and it's also whiter, which is what I like. I like white paper. I love my moleskins, but I like white paper. So that's been fun to play with. Not the best for mixed media in any way, shape or form, but it does work for me. So, especially as a kind of rough sketchbook for just doing odd bits and pieces. For doing finished work, I still like my Stillman&Birn Alpha. This one, look, I've got a new sticker. This, oh, caveat, when I say stickers, all my stickers, unless otherwise stated, are by Bun. Every single one of them, okay? Every single one of them. Unless Katie sends me cool washi tape. Or unless Katie sends me stickers. In which case, Katie's stickers go on here as well. I think I've got her dog on here. Is he? Oh no, he's on my other book. I've got her little black dog on one of my books as well. So, yeah, I'm halfway through this book. I'm quite surprised. It doesn't look like I'm halfway through it, but I do have quite a few pages at the back that I've used, because I'm using both ends. A lot of gaps up this end, but do I care? Not really. But I did think maybe today I could go in and fill in some of these gaps. I mean, I don't feel like I need to do anything to this. I could do something to that. If I leave that blank, or use that for notes or something, then I would do something to this. But I like him the way it is, so I might just do something on there. No idea. I wrote jigsaw pieces on there. I don't know what that's about, but it sounds like a fun idea. These two aren't finished yet. I need to do something about that. These are finished. My bubby. This page is waiting for writing, which I keep forgetting to do. But otherwise finished. This one's done. This one's in progress. This side is done. This side is blank. Don't know what's going on there. This... Oh, I left that one because it's Copic marker. I did Copic marker on both these two pages. This one I painted over. Which means I can't do Copic here. I'll have to do something else. But then I remembered that you can't put Copic. See, if I put Copic on here, it'll bleed through this. Whereas if you do the Copic first and then paint over it, it won't show through. Which was stupid. I shouldn't have painted on the back of it yet until I'd done this. But I can do something else there. Which is why I left this empty here. Because I was going to finish this page and then come back to this page and either stick something on it or paint over it. I don't know. So I've got a few pages here that have got... See, that's got a sketch on it, but I haven't done anything with it. These are ballpoint pen sketches. Again, I've just got a big space there to fill. But then, see, I've got all this is full at the back. So I'm actually halfway through. There's only 20 pages there. So maybe I'll do a bit of this. Maybe I'll do a few bits here. I've actually got some colours on my palette from yesterday, my gouache, that I could do something on here. I could obviously do something with that, even if it's only drawing. I could finish off these two pages. I could do something... Oh, I can't do something with this yet until I finish that page, so that'll have to wait. I could do something on there. I could finish this. I'm not going to do writing on camera. I just said, literally just said, I don't do writing on camera. That's not going to happen. I can't finish these two because I've lost the reference photos, which is why I haven't finished them. They're only waiting for colour pencil over the top, but I can't remember where the photos are. I've put them away somewhere safe and now I don't know where they are. And then I've got that page and that's it. So what should we do? What do you reckon, guys? What should we do? Should we fill a page or should we finish a page? That's the photo references for those flowers. That should be in there. Those two are done. What should we do, guys? Come on, tell me. What do you want me to do? You lot suck. Come on. What shall I do? What shall I do? Okay, maybe I'll find something. Maybe I'll find something the right colour to put in here and use up this paint on my palette, since that seems to be an option. I will have to look at my creepy flowers. Find out what we've got over here. I've got lots of creepy flowers. Creepy flowers. Where are my creepy flowers? There we go. So 5 pages of creepy flowers. Those I could do. Those are the colours I've got on my palette. No energy. Sounds familiar. I'm going to do these because I have those exact colours on my palette. Let's see, where's my... Where's my water spray? Why is my water spray not in here? It should be. Oh well. I'll have to do it in a minute. Pencil. No. Not graphite. I want... Yeah, there we go. This will do. Coloured pencil. So we've got... About how big are we doing these? Let's see. Let's do them that sort of shape. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll put my pen, my phone there, shall I? And then you can see what I'm doing. So I'll just sketch it in initially. So that's going to be there, and then we've got this one here. Like that. And then we've got... Let's keep this one down a little bit, so... There. And... Ooh, let's have it going up behind the bat. There we go. That'll look fun. And then... Let's make this one a bit further over here. And there's another one here coming up that way. I'm going to make the bold assumption that it looks like the other leaves. And it's got something dark under there. Okay, All right. Nope. I bet these have some kind of silly name like gnome boots or something. Don't they just look like almost like pixie boots where they curl up at the toes? Little elf boots. Okay. This one comes across on top. There. This is coming down over there. Oh, that's actually going there. Okay, so that's going to be in front. You're all very quiet today. Are you doing your own thing again? I should have drawn this in purple. It would have been easier for you to see. And let's move this one up a little bit. Maddie. Maddie, stop it. That'll do. Huh. I usually have a pipette in this drawer somewhere and I can't see it. Nope. Can't find it. Okay, guess we're using a brush then. Pretty sure that's acrylic. Oh, no it's not. Okay, interesting. See, lots of bites. I don't know why I always get bitten down one side of my arm. I'm bitten on one arm but not on the other. Very weird. Okay. What's everybody working on today? Are you doing anything? Doing nothing? Just watching? Oh, I need to put some little rubber feet on this to stop it making that scratching noise. doing the dishes, warming up food. Sounds like a fun time. Maddie, leave it. Maddie. Hang on. Just because everybody else is barking doesn't mean she has to. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. Scrape any more green out of this. Like that. There we go. Ah, it bled. Oh well. Don't care. Actually, it's quite nice when it bleeds. See if we can get a bit more. Ooh, tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit. And that bit there. And let that bleed as well. Why not? Makes it interesting, doesn't it? Okay, while that's drying, let's find out what these are called. Strong E Loden Macro Botris. That's going to be fun to find. Strong E Loden, not London. Oh, it comes up. There we go. Commonly known as a jade vine, emerald vine, or turquoise vine. They really thought about that, didn't they? Native to the tropical forests of the Philippines. Its local name is Tayabak, and do not come for me if I'm saying that wrong. It's a rosid. Originally discovered in Honolulu. Okay. So I've just been putting the common names, so I'm just going to put jade vine. I feel like we could fill in some background here. Let's do some. So this is a leopard orchid. This is a Dracula raven orchid. This is a black bleeding heart. This is our jade vine, and this will look better down underneath. Vampire orchid, which is really cute and looks like a bat. Keep getting my nail polish on it and I'm wiping stuff away. Oh, I like that effect. It looks good. Looks good. Looks good. I feel like we need something in the background, but I don't really know what to do with it. Maybe some really dark green. I don't know. Let's leave the background until we've figured out what we're going to do. Oops. Sorry, I keep moving the camera again. That fly needs to go away. It's driving me insane. Let's see. Yeah, because I'm clever, I tried to stick. I thought if I stuck this onto the thing, I'd be able to lift it up without having to keep getting my nail underneath and get them covered in paint. Nothing sticks to silicone, does it? So that was a bit of a fail. Get a small paintbrush. Well, putting the paint on the page is not a sensible idea, is it? So let's put that over there. This is what's left of my jelly gouache. So I'm trying to use it up, because then I won't have to buy another one of these. Although I do like the jelly gouache, so I'm tempted, very, very tempted, once I've finished all this. I think I've got another pot in my thing as well. Once I've finished this, I'm tempted to get the Mia gouache. This is the Artex ones, and I don't love the colours. They're okay, but I don't love them. I'm going to get covered in that if I put that there, aren't I? There we go. No, let's do it all in the colour. There we go. I do realise I could have gone in and done this first, but I had only enough to make a wash, so it just seemed prudent to do that, and then I can go in and take my time, and I'm not doing these fine bits while also trying to figure out where my sketch is. Okay, that one's in front, so let's do that bit there. I don't even have anything to chat about, or I would be talking. I don't... what have I been doing? Painting and watching Vanderpump Rules. That's basically it. I know, I got hooked on reality TV. Not entirely on it, reality TV, it's just kind of this... this series is interesting to me. And it's like a slow motion car crash, so... just can't look away. What's everybody else into at the moment? What are you watching? What you drinking? What you reading? What you drawing? Tell me all the things. Bun's watching Vanderpump Rules too. She's only on season 2 though. I made her watch it. She gets me into all these things. And then I made her get into this one. Only on season 2. Oh my god, I'm nearly finished season 4. It's crazy. Completely mad. It's bonkers. You got to catch me up. Hey, Katie. Katie's home. She's lazing on the sofa, cuddling cats, playing Zelda, watching telly. As she's supposed to. Vanderpump Rules, Katie. I got sucked into it. I've been watching all the law cases and stuff and da-da-da, and then I saw the reunion trailer on Emily D. Baker's channel the other day, and then I was like, ugh, I want to know who these people are. So I went into it thinking I'll watch the first episode, the last episode, and the reunion episode of every season, and then I'll have a general overview of who everybody is and how they are related to each other and who's who and what. I was already into episode 3 before I remembered I was only going to watch one episode. Oh my god, it is addictive. It's like a slow motion car crash, dumpster fire, full of psychopaths and narcissists. And it's essentially a giant game of who's lying and who's shagging who. And if there's a rumour about somebody shagging somebody, you have to figure out whether it's true or not. And if so, which version is true. And if one of them's saying it's true and one of them's denying it, you have to work out which one's telling the truth. And who's just stirring stuff for the sake of it. Jax. Hey, Risha. Putting together IKEA furniture. Ooh. Kitting out our bedroom with some more storage, are we? No, you've got plenty of storage. You can't need any more. Oh, you're only on season 2. Wait till you get to where I am. So far, there's only 2 people who haven't told lies behind somebody else's back that we know of, and haven't gone off with somebody else while they were in a relationship, or gone with somebody else's partner while they were in a relationship that we know of. Those 2 people, one is the nicest person you could ever possibly want to meet, except for a brief moment in a season 2 where she was unbearable. And the other one is a raging biatch. But at least she's an upfront raging biatch. She wouldn't say anything behind your back that she wouldn't say to your face. You know? And I quite appreciate that. There's no need to be that nasty and petty and everything else, but you know, at least she owns her shit, you know? She's unbearable, but she knows she's unbearable. At least she's truthful and upfront. The rest of them are raging psychos. Oh, it's good, Katie. Katie, I hate reality TV. I'd rather watch paint dry, and usually do. But something about this particular group has just pulled me in. I can't stop watching. I actually don't like any of them except this one girl, Katie, who seems to be really nice, although she has her moments. If she's drunk, she's not nice at all. But she's stopped getting raging drunk now. And that's helped. And I like Lisa Vanderpump. Apparently she's also a raging bitch, but she's in work mode, not personal mode. And as a boss, she's very fair, but she also gives people an awful lot of second chances. Oh, Katie, you'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. You have to catch up. I'm on season 4, Bun's on season 2. You have to catch up with us. Bun needs to catch up with me. She would have caught up with me if she hadn't been holidaying this weekend. Oh no, there's no filler episodes. And it's non-stop. There's no point in any episode where you're like, oh God, is this episode nearly over yet? And there's no episode where nothing happens. No episode where nothing happens. And what happens is always so messed up. You have to keep watching because you cannot tell. And this is why I'm saying a lot of them are either narcissists or sociopaths. Jax is definitely a sociopath. There is no way he's not. He has to be. You know, no diagnoses and all that, blah, blah, blah. He's got to be a sociopath. There is no way he could do what he does with no conscience whatsoever. And he's not just like, no, I don't care, and then he's caring in private. He'll pay lip service to it and go, oh, no, of course I care. Oh, I'm really sorry. And then straight away he'll go and do it again. You know, raging psycho. Not psycho, sociopath. And it's weird because you start off one season, you'll start off with a certain group of people that you like and a certain group of people that you absolutely cannot stand. And then the next season, it'll completely switch over. It's bonkers. I've never seen anything like it. Well, I have, but not since high school. Well, not high school. We didn't really get drunk in high school. University, definitely. There was always some drunk girl crying on the stairs and causing a drama. Season 4 is almost all about Kristen, and I'm like, I can't with her. She's one of the few people that I'm like, honestly, I don't care if you're telling the truth or not. The more you try to prove you're telling the truth, the more you look like a complete raging nutcase. And honestly, even if you are telling the truth, you're still acting like a raging nutcase. So I still don't care. And I still don't like you. Oh. I never, ever thought I would be into reality TV in any way, shape or form, but I just cannot look away from this one. Kristen, yeah. Stasi is horrible and hateful and I dislike her intensely, but at least she's upfront about it. And she's not two-faced in any way. She says what she says and she owns it. She's got her principles and she follows them. Messed up as they may be, she sticks to her guns. Katie is okay as long as she doesn't drink. But Kristen, I'm like... She's got a face like a slapped arse most of the time. There's always something moaning. She's always complaining about something. And she is obsessed with Tom. Absolutely obsessed. Like crazy stalker bunny boiler mode. Obsessed. She's scary. I would have called the police on her by now. Several times. It is like driving by an accident that you can't stop looking at, yeah. In fact, that was one of Stasi's quotes. She was actually talking about Kristen, funnily enough. And she said, she's like she's like a slow motion car crash. And it's really effed up, but you cannot look away from it. And I'm like, yeah, you just summed up Vanderpump Rules for me in one sentence. But she was talking about Kristen. And she was also right. Oh, mental. Absolutely mental. Sometimes they're so bad it's actually hard to imagine that there are people like that in the world and they're not just playing up to the camera. But then once you've seen them do it enough times, you're like, no, you really are like that, aren't you? That's your default. You're not acting. You are like that. You can tell when they're acting because they seem nice. They seem like nice, normal, balanced people when they're acting. Oh, God. Do you watch it as well, John? Or do you just generally watch that kind of stuff? It's really not normally my thing at all, but there's something very comforting about people being so messed up. And not just so messed up, but so willingly messed up. And you're like, thank goodness that's not me. Yep, voiceovers. Okie dokie. Oh, I really wish that fly would go out the window. It's doing my head in. It keeps dive bombing me. It's one of those really big, super buzzy ones as well. Do not want. Watched 3 or 4 in a row and had to stop. There was too much drama. I don't mind. I don't like drama. I don't love drama. I don't like being involved in drama. I would rather keep away from drama. But this is like so far removed from anything I'm familiar with that I just can't stop watching. I can't believe people are like that. See, it's funny, I'm the other way round. I can't watch 1 or 2 episodes at a time. I have to binge watch like half a season because I have to get to the point where I can't take in anymore. So it stops affecting me. For the first episode or 2, I get really involved and I'm like, oh no, is she lying? Is he lying? Oh, what happened there? And then I just get to the point where I'm just sat there like, it ceases to become too much drama because it's just drama overload. And you can't pay attention to any one thing or care about any one thing. I have to get to the point where I do not care anymore. I mean, I don't really care anyway. But I've got to get to the point where there's absolutely zero investment in it. And then I can watch as many episodes as I need to watch to get to the end of the season. But I couldn't do it like one episode at a time or something. That would drive me insane. I think so far my absolute favourite character in the entire thing has got to be the little dog. What's his name? Jiggy? Giggy? Something like that? Lisa's dog. The really old one with alopecia and pyjamas. He's adorable. I love him. He's just a little grumpy old man. Maddie, leave it. Maddie. Giggy. Yeah, I think it is. He's adorable. He's so scruffy and old and grumpy. And I have a soft spot for scruffy old grumpy dogs. What else? No, that's all I'm watching at the moment. That and YouTube videos. I'm slowly working my way through my watch later list. I'm reading Stephen King Fairy Tale, which is really good, actually. Really good. It's like 24 hours long or something. The audiobook is 24 hours long. And I think I'm about 14 hours in. Can't believe you can remember the dog's name. No. It means it doesn't mean you've lost important information, John. It means you've got your priorities straight. Way too thin. Ooh, not green enough. Nope. What time are we on? I'm getting hungry. Ooh, 20 past 6 already. why that child's screaming like that, but I wish she'd stop. Maddie, what are you doing? Okay, I'll let that dry. There we go. Yeah, I quite like that. That's all right. Needs a little bit of pencil. Give it a little bit of oomph, but it's all right. I got to wait for that to dry now. I wonder if I can do another kind of vine thing coming down that way. Fill up some of this space. I think I probably can. What else have we got on here? I'll be able to fit a few of those in. That poison oak or poison ivy? Which one has a thumb? Could fit some of those in there, maybe that bit. In behind here, trailing down, maybe. Might work. I still see Yosemite Sam every time I look at this. Can't help it. It's the shape of that thing coming down. It looks like his moustache. Look at this weird thing. Look at that. Jurassic plant. It really does look like something out of the dinosaur era. Let's see what's on. What have I got on Pinterest that I've saved? There's something to fill in that bit there in the background. that one fit in there? Could I do that one curling that way, do you think? I think I probably can. Let's start it further down. Maybe that bit. Oh. Oops. Same colours again. Okay. baby. Miss Maddie. Hi. How you doing? Hello. Hi, Bobsy. No, don't start crying. It's not tea time yet. It might be tea. No, it's not tea time yet. We're playing squirmy wormies on the sofa. That's what the funny noises are. Okay. I quite like the contrast of these really harsh black ones with these more soft watercolory ones. I need to go back in and do some pencil on this one just to give it a bit of oomph. I need a light greenish colour. Do I have a light greenish colour? I do have a light greenish colour, but it's not in here. Why isn't it in here? Brr. Oh, there it is. There we go. Light, I want this acid green kind of colour, actually. Where can I put this? There we go. That's not dry. That's the colour I want, yeah. Get in there, get in there. Hi, baby. Hi there. How you doing? Hi. What are you crying for? Hey, what are you crying for? Come on, stop it now. No, come on. What? Is it nearly packing up time? My studio supervisor says it's nearly packing up time. Oh, it is packing up time. Okay. Yeah, 2 more minutes, Miss Maddie. Just 2 more minutes, I promise, okay? Hey, no, enough now. Come on. Oops. That bit of gouache still isn't dry. Ooh, there we go. Okay. I like it. Not bad at all. It'll do for today, I think. Take a photo. Not sure what to do with the background of this, or whether to do a background at all. That's very wonky. Let's do that one again. That's better. Yeah, not sure what to do with that. Any background suggestions, anybody? Help if you could see it, wouldn't it? Maybe I just leave it as it is. I don't know, it just seems really blank. Maybe I do something similar to this, but across here. But kind of going behind these. I don't know, but I like it. I like it. I forgot to write down what this one was called, didn't I? Let's go and find it again. It's called Ebony Nightshade. Cool. So I didn't end up doing very much mixed media. It's gouache, pencil and neocolor 2s. Neocolor 2s work really well on this paper because it's slightly textured but not overly textured. So you get kind of a extra texture without having to do a lot of work, but also it's not over the top, so you can see there's quite a lot of texture in those leaves. And it's a really quick way of doing it as well. I'm impressed. I've done 2 flowers. 2 flowers in 2 hours. That's got to be a record for me. My painting is getting faster. I am getting faster. Okay, I will see you next week if you are here, and for those who are on Patreon, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you next time.